Welcome back, Internet. JackAttack here, and I am playing Prison Architect, and it's a game that I've been looking at getting for a very long time, and I finally picked it up. It's my one game from the Steam sales, and I'm really enjoying it. So this is going to be a quick look. I've played about 2 hours of the game so far, and I'll show you where I'm up to. At the moment, I've watched all the alpha videos that have been in development, all the progress I've made, so I kind of know how to play after watching lots of other people play. But I am obviously having troubles. It's been a lot of fun. So I'll show you where I'm up to now. We'll do a little bit more building today, and then I'll do another episode later on, probably for one of my Saturday strategy series, which I will be eventually starting up either this weekend or the next weekend. And I will be having a guest, which will be a very cool episode, and we'll just play for an hour, and we'll build a prison. So Prison Architect is pretty much, as the title kind of suggests, you are the architect of a prison, and you need to make a prison that functions financially, but also, that is secure and can look after prisoners. So my prisoners should be waking up at the moment, because it's going to be mealtime in a moment. If I bring up the regime, so they've just said they're sleeping. In a moment, oh, they have to shower. Wait, they don't eat in the morning? They can have eating time. If I set eat. Okay, now they've got eating time, they eat there, they've got yard free time. So, and they should probably just shower in the evening as well, because they're disgusting. Probably people, if they're just rumming, because the reason I say disgusting is my place is filthy. So you can see like there's grime and scum all over the visitation area. Now, you can't see anybody in here because there's no vision. And the guard's going to go open the door and you'll see all the guys there at once. They will come out. At the moment, the thing I'm struggling with is that I don't have complete coverage all over my prison. So I have guards stationed. These are the blue guys here. They go around, and I've actually deployed them into certain areas. So this is a new deployment screen, which is really, really useful. And I'll say, okay, there has to be at least one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. And there's 3 of them that are roaming around doing anything else. Because whenever they want to get into one of these doors, you'll see here they can't get into it. It's a jail door, and a guard needs to let them in. So the guard will run up and let them in. Brilliant. I can actually do it manually as well, which is great when the guy's stuck. And here it's the start of the new day. We have a new set of prisoners arriving, another 8. And these are families. Oh, actually he's been released. Gone here. I'll have a look at their details in a moment. I'll open the door for them. And they're going to come into the visitation center, which thankfully a janitor is cleaning up. These guys will get picked up in a moment by the guards. Here they come. These guys can open themselves in. So my prisoners are showering, thank goodness, because they probably smell by now. Oh, that guy saw you had a weapon. Search prisoner, please. Is that guy going to go search him? I saw you with a pair of scissors. Now someone else with a screwdriver. Contraband. Oh, yeah. Wow, okay. So, I really don't... Oh, great, now I've lost him. So this guy here, was it Luther? No, not the light. I don't want to look at the light. I want to look at... So, Stephen Luther, 36, recent mechanical had contraband. Now, I don't know what the boy thing, the green bar means once, but he's got video game piracy as convictions, and he's been sentenced for 5 years. He's done 2.1 years, and now there is a day cycle, as you can see in the top right here, and it's kind of this repeating day cycle, but the time that actually passes is a lot quicker. So, a year is probably only like a couple of days, I think, by the gist of it, because otherwise they would be here forever, because there's people in here for horrendous crimes. Now, if I can spot you, I saw you. Search you as well. Goodness me, I'm finding all these people. I didn't even know you could do this, to find the contraband on them. And I guess it takes it off because in the earlier part of the game, I had a guy attack my workmen and steal a screwdriver off them, and then a riot started. And that wasn't the greatest thing. So, what we need to do at the moment, where am I up to? I guess when you first start off, the things you have to build is a holding cell, which is kind of like a temporary prison. You need to build a canteen and a kitchen. So my guys here cooking them, I think, cabbage and bacon, which is actually pretty amazing. I got the food variety, I think, on medium. You need to build a shower. That is horrendously disgusting. Now, these guys here have been caught with contraband. They've got an extra... I just pointed at the screw with my finger. I realize you won't be able to see that. If you see on that little black box there, it says lockdown plus 120 minutes. That's why there's a whole lot of prisoners just standing over the place. These guys have got solitary confinement, and that's what I need to do now, is that I've got 7 awaiting solitary confinement and 2 in lockdown, which are these 2 guys here. I found you 2. Good old Glex, Kaufman. These guys are actually people who've paid to get their name into the game. Really cool feature. You have to pay $50. There's 3,000 names in the game now. but I couldn't afford to do such a thing, which is a shame because I really would love to do that. But so we need to get these guys. We need to build them a solitary confinement. I'm going to let all these guys through the door because they need to be able to get put away somewhere. Because at the moment they're just there's this guy here who's been at the front door for like forever. Wow, he's had what? Escape attempt, injury to staff. How did you try to? Right, we need to build another building. So we don't have much money at all. We only have $1,000. Now this could be an issue. I think if we try and build a new building, it's going to cost a huge amount of money. Yep, so we can't even build a building because it's so much money. We can probably build a very tiny one. I don't know how big solitary confinement needs to be. We could possibly even make some of these cells solitary confinement. Where is solitary? So an isolated form of imprisonment for the worst of the worst. And holding cells. So if we do this for these ones, what does solitary need? Is there any special requests? I can just make... They probably should be in their own building. I'm sorry, Lions, you're going to get kicked out of your nice cell. Make these ones down here all solitary. Not that one, though. Something's wrong with that one. Minimum size 2x3. That's 2x... Oh, wait. Yeah. He's getting taken out. Good. So now that these guys will be shuffled around to get into their right spots and whatnot, but it'd be really good to have a guy who used to be in solitary, probably should be in their own building, and then I could set that building to be maximum security. But at the moment, that is not the case. I actually don't know what the wrong button. Go close. I don't know what the different buttons actually mean in terms of. I clicked it again. I want deployment. I don't know what maximum security, minimum security, general population mean at the moment. I do know what staff means, so I made all these areas staff only by clicking on them. There is a huge wiki available for this game. There's a really good community sense in this game, so people helping each other out and whatnot. So that's really good to see. Okay, we've got a couple of guys here going in for solitary confinement, which is good. False imprisonment, 6 years. Please not guilty. He pleaded guilty to death by dangerous driving, though. So there's a whole lot of morality issues that this game brings up, and it's quite good in terms of conversation, and that's probably why it will be a good conversation. Oh gosh, what's happening here? Get through. They want to see their family. It's not very good. It's kind of a good thing, for conversations to think about, what happens with the law, and yeah, it brings up the tutorial especially brings out interesting discussion. So I'll go through the things at the top here. Over here on the far right side, we have the number of prisoners we are currently having and how many we can hold in our prison. So actually we have more prisoners than we can accommodate for, which is a problem because in another 18 hours we're going to get more. We have 7 guards and 4 of them are stationed at certain rooms. 3 of them are just like randomly patrolling. I could set a special patrol path for them, but I've actually just got them roaming anywhere they need to go. The next one is my daily cash flow. So I'm going to make this amount of money per day and the money out. So there's a fully detailed version of it in the reports as well. Current bank balance, what day it is, and then the danger level. And this is kind of like the danger thermometer. So currently we're at a medium level and it's increasing. There's 6 we were well treated, but there's 15 with serious complaints. And now I have a psychiatrist who can check their needs. And it's family and recreation are the big ones. Family, they're probably not having enough time to see their family and not enough time to do recreation. So if we go to the regime, work, free time, yard, shower, eat, sleep. Okay, so if we give them more free time, less shower time, with yard time, they probably don't need too long to shower. Hopefully this free time will be more time for their family to come see them. Yard, yeah, that looks, we'll try that and see how that goes. Let's move eating back 1, shower over 1. Come on, there we go. And we'll make some more free time. Visiting hours, I think, are from 8 to 8. 4 in solitary, 2 waiting. So what's a lockdown? Is there a special type of room for a lockdown cell? A workshop, storage, canteen. So some of these buildings I have currently. Some of them I haven't got just yet. Ooh, a security office. What does that mean? Offices for your offices. Well, I can probably just change that to be a security room. And there should be visitation. Yeah. There doesn't seem. I can't seem to find lockdown. It might just be a certain type of like state they're in. Visitation. There's currently no one else coming. Oh, I just did something there. Oh gosh. Yard. Where's yard? Where's yard? Yep. There. So I could give them more items so they can have more fun. They definitely want to do more with their family. If we go objects, we've got $1,000. If we can give them TVs, I don't want to give them an electric chair, a weights bench, pool table, a pool table. A pool table in the middle of the court kind of seems a bit weird. Phone booth, that would be a way to go. How about we put some phone booths against? Oh, not by. I don't really want to put it by the front door. I'll put it on this wall here. $300 each. I can afford 3 of them. So now what's going to happen is they don't get built instantly. So my workers, they get dropped off. Now it seems to be instant so far. I wish they would have to come by the trucks, but then the workers will put them up. This guy's been released. Probably shouldn't have those doors both open at the same time. But then the workers to bring them in. I'll just keep triggering all these doors for everybody. Let the guy go straight through, and they'll come in and install them. Very cool. There's a lot of extra features being added, so escaping, I don't know how much of that's been added, but there'll be stuff like, oh, where are they going? There'll be stuff like escape routes and, you know, tunneling, and there's going to be, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this game goes, because there's a lot of drive, and that's the thing, there's a lot of other alpha games which seem to lose their drive after a while, but the cool thing with this game is that it's really pushing forward, and every alpha, which is pretty much coming out every month, every alpha, my goodness, I've got a case of the burps there, is coming out with new features that are really improving how the game is working, and that's really cool. One of the most desired features at the moment is multi-level prisons, but I kind of think they'd be pretty hard in terms of how would you influence. You'd have to like kind of an interface where you could go up and down, but that means you wouldn't be able to see everything at once, which could be an issue. So, but there are plenty of cool things I've been able to, I've just knocked the mic again, to be able to increase the size of your prison and whatnot through later things which I haven't researched in this bureaucracy scene here. So riot guard CCTV, oh, it's finally approved, so I could get some CCTV cameras, prison labor, and cloning us and some other things. But you can see down here there's a reduced penalty research, currently serves no purpose, and that's something there which will probably be implemented later on in the game. The thing I was talking about then was you could put some CCTV cameras around, and that means you'd be able to see in a room. So for example, I can't see, there's one, oh gosh, here we go. So these guys have gotten up to all sorts of problems. Rock is trying to start a fight. The guards are coming in. He's been knocked unconscious, which is good. Danger level is going down. But hopefully that means my guard's going to go to the infirmary. Oh gosh. It's like I can hear a ruckus. He's got a knife. Okay, he's been knocked unconscious as well. You need to search that prisoner. Now, hopefully, I built an infirmary with doctors, so hopefully that means they go heal some people. You need to be let out, you need to be let out. My goodness, okay, so that table's been destroyed. Someone go repair that, please. Alright, now the doctor's coming out. We got water spilling out somehow. Because the toilet's been broken, that's why. Now, I guess it's the kind of thing to explain with the water. Utilities. Under the ground. Here is the complex system that I really enjoy seeing. Is this a guy going through the pipes? No. Goodness me. I wonder why some people show it and then some items show, but you can't see the people carrying it. Anyway, there's power and water. So there's a power station up here. There's some capacitors to allow it to take more power, and you have to build a power grid. Now the power grid, you just have to build your main cables out. And so, for example, in these two rooms here, there's little lights, but you don't actually have to wire every single one. You just have to get the cable close, and the electricians will kind of just make the wires themselves. But for water, you need to match it up exactly. Oh, and some powered items need to be matched up exactly. I think the ovens, here we go, the ovens need to be gridded up. But for water, you have to have your main pipes, which are quite expensive, but then you can use small pipes, but they only have a certain amount of range, and that needs to wire up all the toilets. So that's why I've got a main pipe going along here and then going to the toilets like so. Especially down here with the showers, I've just got a main pipe going there, and then a small one around the whole outside of the room. And that seems to be working really well. There is a whole lot of injured people. Wow, the danger level is still a deterrent. 2 prisoners have been punished recently, which I guess is a deterrent to some, but there are still serious complaints. Things are probably going to go horrendously wrong soon. And they say that your first prison should fail dramatically. You should have riots and all sorts. But I feel like I'm going pretty well, like considering. Family is getting bad. I can hear a riot starting. They're getting rowdy, and when they get rowdy, the rest of them start getting rowdy as well. I can call in emergency riot police. I do believe it costs $2 grand though. That's quite a lot of money. There's only one guard. Now, I can highlight all my guards if I wanted to and bring them down. Is there another... There's another punch up in here. My goodness, things are kind of getting out of control in this prison. But I like where the game is going, and I really enjoy tycoon games. This is a really fun game, which... Why is this table... Gosh, okay, let's just dismantle it. No, let's just dump it. Come on, you got your mashed potatoes and your bacon and your cabbage. Be excited. I do enjoy how this game is going. Oh, there we go. Now the doctors are healing them. With soothing music. Oh my goodness, Rock! Why? Why, man? Why would you be doing such a thing? Well, you're not helping your sentence, man. How about you can oh gosh, maximum security. You're now red shaded. If he starts attacking those doctors, my goodness. I'm gonna give him peace of mind. Piece of my mind. Escort to holding cell. The reason we'll be escorted to the holding cell is that currently is there no place to like look after him because we don't have any high security locations. We're running out of money, which is a shame. We should be making heaps of it, but at the start of the game I had lots of money. I then spent it all. I think I did waste about like 30 grand through a bug because I kept building something that I didn't realize while I was building, so I cancelled it, and it seems like when you cancel something you don't get the money back, and so I was just constantly rebuilding it. Eventually I figured it out. Right, these guys have no tables, so now we want a table. Probably won't be able to afford it. It's $100, I have 79. That's a shame. Yep, that will be why. Okay, how about we go bang up. So that means everyone... Oh gosh, they're breaking up everything. Here comes the knives. I've set down to bang up, which means everyone who is still willing, they're going to go back to their cells, which means they kind of gets them away from the riot. Oh gosh. All my guards need to come into here. There's a set of keys. You. No. You're escaping. Oh gosh, he's gonna get through the staff door. Oh no! He's gosh, no! Oh no! I've lost one. My goodness. He got out. Oh my goodness, my canteen is completely totaled. Oh boy. Now we have 11 that require medical attention. What is... Oh gosh. This is going crazy and nasty. But hopefully this is a good first look of how Prison Architect will work. I'm sorry I couldn't build anything, but at least I got to explain most of the concepts to you. I just have no money. But if you tune in for the full episode later on during the week, or next week, it will be a good hour probably long, and we will just build another prison from scratch. There we go. There's all that money. Thank goodness. And after all the wages and stuff, we only end up with that much. But it means I can actually start building some things. Oh, the guy's actually building stuff, which is nice. We can build a proper table in here now. There is stuff everywhere. I think if anything, I'd probably hire some more guards because things have just kind of gone out the window. Possibly even some CCTV cameras. That thing is so hard for me to explain. They're actually repairing all the things at the moment, and it's costing me not a fortune, but my money is slowly trickling down. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Prison Architect seems to be a great game. It'll be a game I'll be coveraging much in the future. That kind of makes sense. I'll be putting out heaps of episodes as I build prisons, but then also check out the latest updates in the alpha. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.